Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. Tomorrow morning, Saturday, August 12th, starting at 11 o'clock, Tia and the Almond Tree crew presents their annual back-to-school treat. This will be held at the Almond Tree Park on Landilo Phase 2. Parents and guardians of Landilo Phase 2 and surrounding areas, please allow your children to go to the Almond Tree Park on Landilo Phase 2 tomorrow. There will be lots of fun and activities. Don't miss it. Once again, Tia and the Almond Tree crew, big up on a nice, clean self. Now, in the news today, I carried a story. Well, it's more than one story about that guy on your screen. His name is Recardo Chambers. He was born on June 6, 1980. Recardo, he's living in the Edgewater area of Portmore, and he's the owner and operator of Express Furniture at Sunrise Square Plaza in Portmore. The allegations are that Recardo, he collected a lot of money from customers to build furniture for them, and the furniture were not delivered on the agreed dates. As a matter of fact, up to earlier this week, there were persons contacting me about Recardo Chambers. Now, after I carried the story about Recardo Chambers himself, he called me and I did an interview with him. Here is an excerpt from the interview I did with Recardo Chambers. Listen to this.
And I remember 2.5 years ago, or 2 years ago, I don't do one. Still open the doors, still try to do the stuff for myself. But I couldn't do the work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I've learned how to do the work since then. And I've been doing the work since then.
So you depend on people to do the work?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So I never learned it. Because I worked for DJC for 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I started this business while I was working there. So I had people who know it. I depend on them. Depend on them to build, sand, spray. I used to go out and do the installation during work. And this is a dream of mine. This is a passion. This is what I love. If you look at my products, I don't send anything to customer where it wouldn't fit to come into my house.
Yes.
But I never knew I'd have been here. There's a success is envy. People envy success.
Mm-hmm.
I had good people working with me. After a while, I'm on the side say, boy, why the boss pay me this? No one got to do my own thing. You know, come today, no come tomorrow. And that's how it started to get back.
Mm-hmm.
I realized where I'm at the side that I have to learn it myself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what we find is that when I post and I want a spray man, I don't have any bills. And people can tell them, I support it on the page. Nobody recommends anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I had a client who had a bedroom research for, and I kept telling the client that, boy, now I'm a spray man, and I have this. I know when the client helped me out,
mm-hmm.
when I was able to deliver their stuff, that's when them sending cousin come work with me.
So we are told that the Portmore police, they had carried out a lot of raids trying to apprehend Recardo. However, the police were unsuccessful in doing so. Well, it seemed as if Recardo, he got tired of hiding from the police. So yesterday, he went to the Portmore police station where he handed in himself to the police. Recardo has since been charged for fraudulent conversion. The allegations are that on March 3 last year, a man gave Recardo 1,000 Canadian dollars for him to build a bedroom set. The allegations are that Recardo, he assured the man that he would receive the bedroom set by April 21 last year. However, the furniture was not delivered and several attempts to contact Recardo proved futile. As a result, a report was made to the police. So, Recardo, he'll be going to the courts shortly. Also, the Portmore police, they are asking that anyone who was defrauded by Recardo. The police are asking you to go to the Portmore police station and make a report. They are also asking for persons who already made reports to return to the station and speak with the investigating officer. You know, may I tell you, it's very, very sad. You see, in my opinion, Recardo him bite off more than him can chew. A few years ago, Recardo, he was on both major TV stations in Jamaica promoting his company. Apparently, a lot of persons contacted Recardo, and Recardo, he took money from them. He didn't have enough staff to supply the needs of his customers, and he also messed up the money that he collected. There's a lesson, or many lessons, to be learned right here. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Now, in this next story, this incident took place yesterday morning, Thursday, August 10, about some minutes after 10 o'clock. It took place at Donikarna in the Salt Spring area of St. James. We are learning that a joint police-military team, they carried out an operation in the Donikarna community. Whilst they were searching a highly vegetated area, a brown shopping bag and a black garbage bag were found and searched, and bingo. If you look on your screen, those firearms and ammunitions were found. They are one Glock 19 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, one black RR Armory Magnolia multi-caliber rifle with the serial number intact, one black Draco multi-caliber rifle with the serial number intact, as also one black Russian AK-47 rifle. We are also told that a quantity of ammunitions were found. No one was arrested in connection with this find, but St. James Police and soldiers, job well done. And intelligencers, big up on yourself. Now, yesterday, I carried a story about Lincoln Green. Lincoln Green, he was the bar manager who was killed at his home on Wednesday evening. Lincoln was killed by a guy who inflicted some serious wounds to him. The guy, when he was held, he told the police that Lincoln had lured him to his house and bugged him against his will. I also told you that persons in the community, they are saying that this guy was one of Lincoln's lover. Listen to this.
Evening, Papa. Just listen to your broadcast about since night about the killing of the bar manager, Green. I went out and I tried to render assistance. And when I went around there and just see the guy just tabbing him, I had a long piece of steel in my hand. So I just started to rush him, but they were behind the grill and thing. So I really couldn't get access directly to them. It wasn't anything pleasant at all. Even right now, the veranda's still full of blood around there. They stink and everything. But people are coming out and talking and saying about how there are always young men over there where drop off them resumes and things like that. So it looked like him use that to get these young men over there with the promise of job because he's the bar manager and thing. It's not the first time I see that young man there. And about 6 weeks straight, I see this every time I go home, go work and come back, this young man is there. That's a while. So I don't know. I don't know. There's some story not adding up. Like they said, there's 3 sides to every story. Yours, mine, and the truth. And something alright. But one thing definitely alright, everybody losing in this. The young man losing freedom, and probably himself after him go through this. And Green losing life.
So, you heard that. You heard that. That boy Jemoy, it seemed as if he was a willing participant in this fish business. More to come. Now, look on your screen. Yeah, man, look on your screen. That young man on your screen, his name is Raheem Lewis. Raheem is about 26 years old and he's from the train line area in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Raheem, he's a son. Raheem, he's a brother. Raheem, he's a cousin. Raheem, he was a friend. Raheem, he was a honest young man who, from a tender age, he developed mental issues. Raheem, he could be seen on the street of Montego Bay, assisting to push carts and assisting persons in the market. Raheem, he made a living selling cardboard boxes. Raheem, he was not accused of stealing from anyone. Raheem, he was not accused of killing or sexually assaulting anyone. But Wednesday night, at minutes after 10 o'clock, Raheem, he was senselessly killed. Raheem, he was killed just because he was sleeping on the street. The street people killer, he stepped up to Raheem and he used a knife to inflict some serious wounds to Raheem's abdomen, killing him on the spot. Like I said yesterday, if this street people killer is not stopped, he's gonna kill again. He's gonna kill again. He's gonna kill again. And one of the persons he might end up killing might be one of your relatives. He might also end up killing you. This guy, he need to stop. Please me I beg you now. Inform pan him. Inform pan this killer. He needs to stop. Sad indeed. Now, in this next story, this incident took place late yesterday afternoon, Thursday, August 10, about some minutes to 7 o'clock. It took place right in the vicinity of Brown Miami Super Limited along the Darlington Drive main road in Old Harbour. That guy on your screen, his name is Kierell Plummer, but he was popularly known as Kyle. He was born on August 5, 1992. Kyle, he was said to be a store clerk and he lived at Bannister District in the Old Harbour area. We are told that Kyle, he was standing along the roadway when he was approached by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire at Kyle, hitting him in his upper body. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. Kyle, he was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD on arrival. The police were called and when they processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Now, in this next story, this incident, it took place also late yesterday afternoon, Thursday, August 10, about 5:30. It took place at a place named Saxham in the Green Island Police area in the parish of Hanover. We are learning that a guy, his name is Nicholas Pinnock, but he's popularly known as Nick. Nick was born on March 4, 1990. He lived at Springmount District in the Green Island Police area. We are told that Nick, he was riding a black Cobra motorcycle along the Saxham main road. His friend Demar, who is in his mid-30s and he's living in the Friendship area, he was a pillion on the bike. We are told that while they were riding along the road, they were attacked by hoodlums who opened gunfire at both of them. Nick, he received gunshot wounds to the right side of his head, while Demar, he received gunshot wounds to his right elbow and the right side of his abdomen. Both of them, they fell off the bike on the left embankment. It is suspected that Nick, he died on the spot. Demar, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, this one took place last night, Thursday, August 10, about some minutes to 8 o'clock. It took place at Cornwall District in the Hartford area of Westmoreland. We are learning that a guy, his name is Renaldo Moore, but he was popularly known as Chin. Chin was born on March 27, 2002. Chin, he lived in the same Cornwall District area of Hartford. We are learning that Chin, he was currently out on bail and he should be returning to the gun court in Montego Bay on October 9 later this year. Chin, he was charged by the Westmoreland police in September 2020 for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and he was reporting on condition of bail at the Withorn police station. So we are learning that there is a killer in Hartford. He has vowed to kill off some guys in the area. He is well known to the folks in Hartford. We are told that this guy, he has vowed to kill some guys who were associated with Dijab. Dijab's correct name is Kemar Reid. Kemar Reid, aka Dijab. He was 39 years old when he was shot and killed by hoodlums on the afternoon of Wednesday, October 19 last year, about 2:30. Dijab, he was an ex-soldier and he was a well-known hoodlum. He operated a bar in the Cornwall area of Hartford. Like I said, Dijab, he was a well-known hoodlum who has been in and out of jail and prison. So our information is that this guy, he has vowed to kill off some guys in the area, and it is said that he wants to be the Don for the area. We are also learning that one of this guy's brother, he was shot and wounded in his cook shop last month. Well, last night. Chin, who it is said was a friend of Dijab, he was standing along the roadway with some other friends when this guy, he walked up to Chin, pulled a gun and opened gunfire at him. Chin ran off and the hoodlum chased him, still firing shots at him. Chin, he was hit and he collapsed and fell in a yard. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. Chin, he received gunshot wounds to his right thigh and his right forearm. Chin, he was assisted by passers-by to the Savannah Lamar Public Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD on arrival. We are told that when the police were called and they processed this crime scene, 9 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Gucci bar. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica.